We need to start with this, right? So listen. Let's start. Hmm. Okay. So get started. Listen. So problem is the fifth, eighth, and 11th terms of GP are PQS respectively. Show that Q square is equal to PS. I'm not sure. I hope it works. Yeah. Those who are online are able to hear me. Hmm. So listen. So the third problem is the fifth, eighth, and 11th terms of GP are PQS respectively. Show that Q square is equal to P into S. So for this, let us consider the first term to be A and the common ratio to be R. Right? Let's consider the first term to be A and the common ratio to be R. Then what can you conclude? A into R power 4 is equal to P. A into R power 4 is P. A into R power 7 is Q. And A into R power 10 is equal to S. So what is that we need to prove? We need to prove that Q square is equal to P into S. So square of this should be equal to P into S. I think it is very simple. Just square on both the sides. A square R power 14. So if I square on both the sides, A square R power 14 is equal to Q square. Multiply this and this. A into A is A square. R power 4 into R power 10 is R power 14 is equal to right hand side is P into S. So LHS is A square R power 14. Here also A square R power 14. So since the LHS is same, RHS should be the same. Answer should be Q square is equal to PS. That's it. Clear with this? Right? Understood? What were you people doing? Finding A, R. Never. Direct update போட வேண்டியதுதானே எடுத்து. Shall I proceed? Yeah. Shall I proceed? Listen. The question says the fourth term of a GP is the square of its second term. So let the first term be A and the common ratio be R. Okay. Just right. So the question is the fourth term of a GP is square of its second term. right? The fourth term of a GP is square of its second term. So what will be the fourth term? AR cube, right? This is the fourth term. So AR cube. அது ஒன்றும் இல்லை, நீ ஓப்பன் பண்ணிட்டு பண்ணு. நான் ஆன் பண்ண அதனால பிளர் ஆகுது. இப்போ கரெக்டாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, ஓகேவா? திருப்பி விட்டு. Okay. Yeah. Sorry guys, we'll go from the beginning. Yeah. The fourth problem is the fourth term of a GP is the square of its second term, and the first term is -3. Determine its seventh term. So what is the fourth term? Let the first term be A, which is already given as -3, and the common ratio be R. Right. So what is the fourth term? A R power 3 is equal to, the fourth term is square of its second term. What is the second term? Second term is going to be AR, so the square of this. So this implies AR cube is equal to A square R square. R square will cancel R cube once, and sorry. And A will cancel A square once. So this implies R is equal to A, which is, so A is already -3. If R is equal to A, so R is equal to A means R is also -3. If that is the case, can you find the seventh term? Seventh term is going to be A into R power 6. A is -3 into R power 6 is -3 to the power 6. So it will become 3 power 6. So -3 into 3 power 6 is going to be -3 power 7. This is the answer. So this is going to be the seventh term. Right? So have a bookmark and check if the book answers are matching with us. Fourth one. Okay, that's basically, see, 3 power 4 into 3 power 3. 3 power 4 is 243 into 81. Is the last digit 3? 2187 now. So 3 power 4 is how much? 3 power 4 is 81. 81 into 3 power 3 is 27. Last digit should be 7. Okay. So 81 into 27, 2. Okay, whatever. This is okay. Clear? Shall I proceed? Right. So the fifth one is, which term of the following sequences? Okay, which term of the following sequences? In the first one is 128. In the second one, in this sequence, which term is 729? In this sequence, which term is 1 by 19683? Okay. So if you observe this, for the first question, right, what is the value of A? A is 2, and R is going to be, R is equal to 2 root 2 divided by 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. R is going to be root 2. Am I clear with this? So R is going to be root 2. Now, what sound is that? Okay. So AN is equal to 128. So A into R power n minus 1 is 128. So what is the value of A? 2. And what is the value of R? It is root 2. So can I write it as 2 power half? So 2 power half means the half will come here. Did you understand what I did? In the place of R, I wrote 2 power half, half and n minus 1 got multiplied. This is equal to 128. So 2 will cancel 128 64 times. So 64 is basically 2 power 6. So this clearly indicates that n minus 1 by 2 is 6. Right? So it indicates n minus 1 by 2 is 6, which implies n is equal to 12 plus 1, which will be 13. So it is going to be the 13th term. So in this sequence, 128 will be the 13th term. Clear with it? Right. So I'll go to the second problem. So B is, what is the question? You have root 3, 3, 3, root 3, so on. You need 729. Root 3, 3, 3, root 3, so on. And you want to find 729 belongs to which term? So AN is equal to how much? AN is 729. This implies A into R power n minus 1 is 729. Make sense? So A is how much? Root 3, and R is 3 by root 3, which is root 3 itself. So 3 by root 3 is root 3. So root 3 into 3 power half to the power of n minus 1 is equal to 729. Is that right? So how much will you get? So you can take the root 3 to the other side. You will have 3 power n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 729 divided by root 3. And what you can do is you can rationalize it. Root 3 by root 3. So it is going to be 729 root 3 divided by 3, which will give us 243. Plus 243. So 243 is basically 3 power 5. So 243 is 3 power 5 into, you have root 3, right? Root 3 is 3 power half. So it will be 3 into 5 plus half is going to be 11 by 2. So it will be 11 by 2. So this clearly indicates 3 power n minus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 power 11 by 2. So n minus 1 by 2 will be equal to 11 by 2. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. That implies n is equal to 12. So it is going to be the 12th term in the sequence. Is that clear? The third one, you people try. You know the process now. Hmm. They have removed arithmetic progressions. Done? So can you tell me what is the third question? So shall I erase this? Yeah. Now let's try the third one. So the sequence is 1 by 3, 1 by 9, 1 by 27, so on till 1 by 19683. See, definitely this 19683 is going to be a multiple of 3, because if you look at the first term, it is 3 power 1, second term is 3 square, third term is 3 cube. So use prime factorization and find out 3 power, what number is this 19683. Okay. So 19683. So if you use 3 here, so how much are you going to get? 6, 5, 6, 1. Again, you are going to use 3 here. How much will you get? 2. Let me do it. Yeah. So 2, 1, 5, 7. Again, use 2. 3. It is going to be 7, 1, 9. Again, use 3. So how much will it be? 2, it should be 729. 729, yeah. It should be 729. Wait. Which one? This one, huh? Which one is 8? 215? 2187 आता. Where is it? This one, no? Yeah. So this is going to be 2187. So 3, how much is it supposed to come out as? 729. Again 3, it is 243. We know that 243 is already 3 power 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should be 3 power 9. Right. So A will be equal to 1 by 3. R is equal to how much? R is equal to how much? 1 by 3 only. R is also 1 by 3. So what will you have? A into R power n minus 1 is equal to 1 by 19683, which is going to be 1 divided by 3 power 9. Am I right? So A is how much? 1 by 3 into R is 1 by 3 only raised to the power n minus 1 is 1 by 3 power 9. So how much will you get? 1 by 3 power n minus 1 into 3 is 3 power n. So 1 by 3 power n is equal to 1 by 3 power 9. So what is the value of n? So this will be the answer. It will be the 9th term. Actually, we could have told it in the first step itself. Because 1 by it is 3 power 1. So first term has the power 1. Second term has the power 2. So the 9th term will have the power as 9. Because we got this as 3 power 9, no. So we can directly tell it is going to be the 9th term. But to show the steps, we use this. Clear? Right? Shall I proceed? Shall I proceed? Listen. So sixth problem is, for what values of x the numbers minus 2 by 7, x and minus 7 by 2 are in geometric progression? So if the numbers are supposed to be in geometric progression, the ratio of the subsequent numbers should be the same. Meaning, x divided by minus 2 by 7 is supposed to be equal to minus 7 by 2 divided by x. Am I right? So the 7 will go to the numerator. 7x by minus 2 is equal to minus 7 divided by 2x. So 7 and 7 are gone, 2 and 2 are gone, minus and minus get cancelled, which implies x square is equal to 1. So x can either be plus or minus 1. Use and see which one is working. So it is minus 2 by 7. And this is minus 7 by 2, right? Minus 7 by 2 means it is minus 3.5. Minus 2 by 7 means minus point something. So answer should be minus 1. Only then it will fall with finger. Minus 7 by 2x only. So x by minus 2 by 7. So minus 7x by 2 is equal to because see, the number should be in such a way, the minus 3.5 da, adavida kammiya irukkum. It cannot be greater than that. Minus 2 by 7 numerator is less than denominator, point something. 7 by 2 na 3.5. அப்ப நடுவுல இருக்கிற ஒரு மைனஸ் வந்து -1 தான். That is why I put it. But what is the answer given? Have they given my plus or -1 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. 1 கூட மேட்ச் ஆகுதா? 1 is also working? Then okay, then we'll go with both. That's the answer. Okay. So just to conclude, x is equal to plus or -1. So next question is, find the sum to the indicated number of terms in each of the geometric progressions in the exercise 7 to 10. So the seventh problem is, the sequence is 0.15, 0.015, 0.0015, so on till 20 terms, right? So A is equal to 0.15, R is equal to 0.015 divided by 0.15, which is going to be 1/10. That is 1/10, yeah. Or you can write it as 0.1, right? So 0.15 means, can you write it as 15/100? So 15/100 means you can write it as 3/20, and this is going to be 1/10. So R is equal to 1/10, right? So they're asking the sum of the first 20 terms. So what is the formula for it? A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So A is how much? 3/20 into R is 1/10. So 1/10 to the power n minus 1 divided by 1/10 minus 1 is going to give me 9/10. Right. So this 10 will cancel this 20 2 times, 3 will cancel this 3 times. So you will have 1/6 into, so you'll have 1/6 into 1 minute. 1/10 minus 1 is going to be minus 9/10. Yeah. So you will have 1 minus 10 power n, 1 minus 10 power n divided by 10 power n, and you have minus here. So I'll take the minus here. So you take the minus inside, what is going to happen? It will be 10 power n minus 1 divided by 6 into 10 power n. So this will be the answer. இது ரிவர்சல் எடுத்திருப்பாங்க. 1/6 into என்னன்னு இருக்கு? 1 minus 1/10 power என்ன? புரியல. 1/6 into 1 minus 1/10 power என்னன்னு இருக்கும். அதான் ஆன்சர். Both are same. See, again minus எடுத்துட்டா it will be 1 minus 1/10 power n. That's it. Shall I proceed? So the eighth question is, we need to find the sum of all these terms in sequence till the nth number. So what is the value of A? A is √7. R is equal to √21 divided by √7, which is going to be √3. So R is going to be √3. So what is going to be the sum of n terms? Sum of n terms is equal to A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So since R is greater than 1, we will write this formula itself. So A is √7 into, it will be 3 power n by 2 minus 1 divided by √3 minus 1. Okay. Now, generally, we will not leave the denominator to be in terms of irrational. So rationalize it. So when you do that, you will have √3 plus 1 divided by √3 plus 1. So √3 plus 1 and √3 plus 1. So it is going to be √21 plus √7 divided by 3 minus 1 is going to be 2. So by 2 into by 2 into 3 power n by 2 minus 1. So this will be the answer. Okay. Here. So is the answer given like this at the back? Yeah. This one. For the ninth one, if you observe, the question is going to be 1 comma minus a square minus a cube, so on till n terms. So we need to find what is the value of a first. So a is 1, r is equal to minus a. So a is 1, r is equal to minus a. So what is going to be the sum of n terms? It will be a into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. 1 into r is how much? So minus a to the power n minus 1, the whole divided by minus a minus 1. And they have told that a is definitely not equal to minus 1. Right? So you take the minus outside, but here you cannot take the minus outside. See, if the value of n is odd, then this will become minus. If the value of n is even, then it will become plus. So I cannot take the minus outside common from here. From here, you can take it. So what will happen is, I will write this as, suppose I take the minus outside, I will write 1 minus of minus a to the power n, the whole divided by, this I will write it as minus of 1 plus a, right? Minus and minus will get cancelled. So what will you have here? You will have it as 1 minus of minus a to the power n, the whole divided by 1 plus a. Okay, so this will be the answer. This is the way they have given. You're checking the answer at the back. Shall I proceed? So 10th one. The sequence is x cube, x power 5, x power 7, so on till n terms. Right? That is how the sequence is. Now tell me what is going to be the value of a. So a is x cube, r is x power 5 by x cube, which is going to be x square. Right? What is going to be the sum of n terms? So sum of n terms will be a into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. So what is the value of a here? X cube into r is x square, no? So can I write it as x power 2n minus 1, the whole divided by, this will be x power 2n minus x square minus 1. Correction. By x square minus 1. Right? So this should be the answer. They've taken minus con. Shall I proceed? So listen. The 11th problem is evaluate summation of k is equal to summation of k is equal to 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 power k. Right? So if you expand this, right, this will actually be written as 2 plus summation of k is equal to 1 to 11, 3 power k. Okay. So this will be equal to 2 plus, what is going to happen here? It will be 3 power 1 plus 3 square plus so on till 3 power 11. You understood the meaning of it? So k is equal to 1 to 11 means when k is equal to 1, put 1. So it will become 3 power 1. K is equal to 3 square. Till 11 you will be doing, it will be 3 power 11, which is the last term. Right. If you observe, what sequence is this? So it is a geometric progression, right? So 2 plus, what can I write the geometric progression as? So A into A is 3, R is how much? 3 square by 3, that is also 3. So A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1, which is 2. Right. So this should be the answer. Check it. You have, no? Which problem is this? Yeah, one mistake I made is, actually I made a mistake here. Actually, you can take this 2 outside only if it is a multiplication. It's basically like integrals only. Actually, 2 will get added to itself 11 times. Okay, I'll just do it from the beginning. I'll tell you the logic. Listen to this. So the question is, evaluate. என்ன பிரச்சனை? ஒன்றும் இல்லைல்ல. Okay. புரியுதா? Evaluate k is equal to 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 power k. Okay. Thing is, listen, when you have summation like this, if it is 2, first of all, there's not writing this. Charge so 2 into 3 power k. Had it been 2 into 3 power k, you can take the 2 outside. Okay. So you can take the 2 outside and it will be sigma k is equal to 1 to n 3 power k. N means it can be anything. N can be 1, oh sorry, anything greater than 1. Right. So it will be 2 into 3 power k. But here the meaning of it is, this whole thing is treated as one function. So you should write it as 2 plus 3 power 1 plus 2 plus 3 power 2 plus 2 plus 3 power 3. You're able to understand? So what should be the last term? 2 plus 3 power 11. I hope you're able to understand the difference between this and this. Right? So if it is 2 into something, take the 2 outside. If it is 2 plus something, write it as one function and then do it. So 2 will get added to itself how many times? 11 times. So it will be 22 plus 3 power 1 plus 3 square plus 3 cube plus so on till 3 power 11. So for that, what we can do is 3 power 1 plus 3 square plus 3 cube plus so on till 3 power 11. So it is going to be 22 plus a into 3 into r power n. R power n means 3 power n minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1. Right? So this should be the answer. 22 plus 3 into 3 power n minus 1 by 2. So 22 plus 3 by 2 into 3 power n. Sorry, no? N can be taken as 11. Yeah. Because n is given here, no? So 3 into 3 power 11 minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1, or this can also be written as 22 plus 3 by 2 into 3 power 11 minus 1. Okay. Do this. So this logic I explained yesterday. What should you do? Sum of first three terms only. Yeah. How will you take the three terms as A by R, A and AR? So what will be the first term? Directly you can tell me. 1. Basically the product whatever is given, that will be the first term. No, that's not the first term, sorry, that will be the middle term. And the sum of the first three terms means A by R plus A plus AR. How much are you going to get? You will get a quadratic equation and solve it. Why are you taking like that? Sum is A by R plus A plus AR, no? Correct. Oh, you took LCM, huh? A is 1, ra. So you'll have R square plus R plus 1 will be equal to R square plus R plus 1 divided by R will be equal to 39 by 10. So cross multiply banana 10R square plus 10 plus 10R will be how much? 39R. Irka. 10R square plus 10 plus 10R is 39R. So 10R square minus 29R plus 10 will be equal to 0. So 10 10 இருக்கனால 100 வரும். 100 na 25 and 4. 29 la middle term. நீ பண்ணியா இல்லையா? So 25 into 4 is 100. So அப்ப என்ன வரும்னா 10R into R minus 25 minus 4 into R minus 25. So R வந்து 2 by 5 or 5 by 2. That's the answer. Check பண்ணுங்க மேட்ச் ஆகுது. இருக்கா? Are you checking the answer? Both are right. Correct? Hello? Now. நேத்து பண்ண ப்ராப்ளம் அட்லீஸ்ட் ரெஃபர் பண்ணு. We did a similar kind of problem, no? அது -1 into the product. I think the answer was 3 by 4 or 4 by 3 ஏதோ இருந்தது நேத்து. 4 by 3 something. இது வந்து 5 by 4 and 4 by 5. 5 by 2 and 2 by 5, Both are correct. Those who are online, are you able to do it?
Yes, sir.
You want me to do, or you're able to handle it?
Sir, will do. Sir.
Did he ask me to do? I didn't get him. He asked me to do the.
Sir, I'll do by myself.
Okay, okay. Don't wait for me. Go. Keep doing. உனக்கு வந்ததாடா காட்டு அப்படியே காட்டு இப்படி புக்கா காட்டு இல்ல இல்ல அங்கேயும் காட்டு A by R, okay. கையெடு இந்த லெஃப்ட்ல எந்த ஸ்டெப்ல ஸ்டக் ஆற 1 plus R square 1 plus R plus R square is equal to 39R by 10 ன்னு எழுதியிருக்க இந்த 10 அந்த பக்கம் எடுத்துட்டு போயிட்டேன் பண்ணு ஃபாஸ்டா பண்ணு Next, you want the book? No. Yes. Did I leave my? So at the back. So for the 12th problem, what is the approach? The sum of the first three terms in a geometry progression is 39 by 10, and their product is 1. Find the common ratios and the terms. So let the first term be, let the three terms be A by R, A and AR. Right? They're taken as A by R, A and AR. The reason why we take it like this is product will give us A. So when you multiply everything, you're going to get A cube, but A cube is equal to 1. So A is how much? A is 1. And what is the sum of the first three terms? If I take out A outside, 1 by R plus 1 plus R is equal to 39 by 10. So, but what is the value of A? It is 1. Just put it there. Then you will have 1 plus R square, the whole divided by R is equal to 39 by 10. Make sense? 1 plus R square, the whole divided by R is equal to 39 by 10. Cross multiply, you will have 39 plus, sorry, not 39. Correction. You will have 10 plus 10R plus 10R square is equal to 39R. So 10R square minus 29R, because 10R minus 39R is minus 29R, plus 10 is equal to 0. So 10 into 10 is going to be 100. So what are the factors? 25 and 4. So 10R square minus 25R minus 4R plus 10 is equal to 0. So 10R, if you take out, you can take out 5R common. Right? 5R into 2R minus 5. And here you can take minus 2 into 2R minus 5 is equal to 0. So 5R minus 2 into 2R minus 5 is equal to 0, which implies R is equal to 2 by 5 or 5 by 2. So R will be either 2 by 5 or 5 by 2. Right? So the next part that they asked is, we found the common ratio. They're asking what are the terms also. So if you look at the terms, what are the terms going to be? If you take R is equal to 5 by 2, the terms will be 2 by 5, 1 and 5 by 2. If you take R is equal to 2 by 5, if you take R is equal to 2 by 5, then the terms will be 5 by 2, 1 and 2 by 5. They'll just get started. Okay. Just proceed with the next one. Done? Yes. So the next problem is, how many terms of GP, that is 3, 3 square, 3 cube, so on, are needed to give the sum of 120? So sum of n terms is 120, right? So what is the first term? A is equal to 3, R is equal to 3, right? So what is the formula for sum of n terms? It is going to be A into R power n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. So what is the value of A? It is 3. No, A is 3 into 3 power n minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 is going to be 2, right? This value should be equal to 120, correct? So 3 will cancel this 120 40 times, and this will go to the other side. It will become 80. So 3 power n minus 1 is 80. So 3 power n is equal to 81, which implies n is equal to 4. So sum of the first 4 terms of the GP is going to give you 120. எனக்கு இது ஜூம் தேவையில்லை. ஆமா ஜூம் கரெக்ட். ஜூம் தேவையில்லை, ஸ்லோவா இருக்கா? Done with this? Next, try this. So sum of the first 3 terms of GP is 16 and the sum of the next 3 terms is 128. In this case, don't take the 3 terms as A by R, A and AR. It will become complicated. You take it normally. First term be A and the common ratio be R. When will you take A by R, A and AR? When the product is given. Here. History may connect. உங்களுக்கு ஃபாஸ்டா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். உங்களுக்கு ஃபாஸ்டா இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா இருக்கு, எழுத முடியும். சார்ஜ் ஆயிட்டு பென்ட்ரைவ் பிசிக்ஸ் கிளாஸ் ஸ்மூத்தா போச்சு. ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த ப்ராப்ளம் நம்பர்? This one, right? Those are online, are you able to see the screen?
No, sir.
No? Are you able to see now?
Yes, sir.
Hopefully it should be fast. Yeah. Yeah. So, இது எதுக்கு? So, the sum of the first three terms of geometric progression is 16, and the sum of the next three terms is 1 term in the first term, common ratio, and the sum of the n terms of the GP. So, let the first term be A and the common ratio be R. So, what will be the first terms? A, AR, AR square. Right? A, AR, AR square. So, they told A into 1 plus R square is equal to 16. It is 16. Similarly, the sum of the next three terms is 128. So A into, what should I write? R cube plus R power 4 plus R power 5 is equal to 128. So what can I take out common from? I can take out R cube outside so that it will become AR cube into 1 plus R square, sorry, 1 plus yeah, 1 plus R square is equal to 128. Now, if you observe, here I have A into 1 plus R square as 16. So, can I say that into 1 plus R square is going to give me a 16? So, R cube multiplied with this A into 1 plus R square, I am replacing it with 16. So, 16 is equal to 128. So, this should cancel this 8 times. 8. So, it should cancel this 8 times because the last digit is 8. So, 6 8s is 48. Okay. So, R cube is equal to 8 means R will be equal to 2. So, R is equal to 2. They asked us to find the common ratio. No, common ratio is 2. So, once you get this 2, substitute this here, then what will you get? A into 1 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to 16. So, 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. So, A is equal to 16 by 7. So, A is equal to 16 by 7. But well, I'm just There is no denominator, no? I'm just thinking if that is possible. So A is going to be 16 by 7, right? Now, what did they ask? The sum of the n terms of the geometric progression, right? So what is going to be the sum of the n terms? It is A into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1. A is how much? 16 by 7, and r is how much? 2. Take these two values and substitute it here and you will get the answer. It will be 16 by 7 into 2 power n minus 1, the whole divided by 2 minus 1. So answer should be 16 by 7 into 2 power n minus 1. So 16 by 7 into 2 power n minus 1 should be the answer. Clear with this? Right. Not well. That's clear, 15th. Given a geometric progression with A is equal to 729 and the seventh term is 64, determine S7, sum of the 7 terms. So A is 729. Seventh term means what? A into r power 6 is equal to 64. Right? Seventh term is A into r power 6, r power n minus 1. So this implies 729 into r power 6 is equal to 64. So r power 6 is equal to 64. Can I write it as 2 power 6? And 729 power 6, which implies r is equal to 2 by 3. So r is equal to the A is 729, r is 2 by 3. Since r is less than 1, for sum of n terms, right? For the sum of n terms, I'll use this formula. We have Sn is equal to A into r power n minus 1 divided by r minus 1, no? So you use this formula where the value of r is greater than 1. If it is less than 1, then you will use Sn is equal to A into 1 minus r power n divided by 1 minus r. Okay. So S7 will be equal to A is how much? 729 into 1 minus r is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 to the power n, the whole divided by 1 minus 2 by 3 is going to give me 1 by 3. So 3 will go and multiply with the 729. So 729 to 3. So it is going to give us 2187 into 1 minus 2 by 3 to the power n. Okay. It should be to the power 7 here, so it will be power 7. Clear? So keep trying the next one, okay? Sum of the first two terms is -4 and the fifth term is 4 times the third term. Yeah. So 16th question is, find a geometric progression for which the sum of the first two terms is -4. So let the first term be A and the second term will be AR, right? And the fifth term is 4 times the third term. What is the fifth term? AR power 4 is equal to 4 times the third term. What is the third term? AR square. So R square will cancel this 2 times. A and A will get cancelled. R square is equal to 4 means R is equal to plus or minus 2. R is equal to plus or minus 2. So what should be the first term? So if I take A comma minus 2A, see, for example, if I take R is equal to -2, because two scenarios are possible, no? If I take R is equal to -2, first term will be A, second term will be -2A. So sum of these two terms. So minus 3A is equal to -4. They'll get cancelled. A will be equal to 4 by 3. That is, when R is equal to -2, A will be 4 by 3. Similarly, when I take R is equal to +2, so if I take R is equal to 2, the first term is A, the second term is 2A. A plus 2A will be 3A is -4, which implies A will be -4 by 3. So these are the two possibilities, right? So with this, form the required sequence. So if the first term is 4 by 3 and the common ratio is -2, keep multiplying with -2. So 4 by 3 minus 8 by 3, right? Then you will have 16 by 3, then minus 32 by 3, so on. So this will be one of the sequences. Or what will be the other sequence? The other sequence will be -4 by 3. So just the opposite of this. -4 by 3, 8 by 3, minus 16 by 3, 32 by 3, so on. Right. What is the answer given? Everything is minus out. Everything they gave it as minus. Are you trying to say -4 by 3, -8 by 3? That, yeah, that should be the case actually. See, logically speaking, these numbers are not matching. Did I do any mistake here? Did I convert everything correct? See, find a geometric progression for which the sum of the first two terms is -4. So A plus AR is -4. Correct? And the fifth term is AR power 4 is equal to 4 times the third term. Third term is AR square only. So R comes out to be plus or minus 2. Did they use plus or minus 2? R should be plus or minus 2. Now, when you take R is equal to -2, when you take R is equal to -2, A minus 2A -3 and put. I didn't see this. It is -3. Can you define where the mistake is? அவனுங்க டேய் மிஸ்டேக் எங்க இருக்குன்னு பாத்தியா? ஏன் ஆன்சர் மேட்ச் ஆகுது? அதான் நான் சொல்றேன், இதுல ஒரு மிஸ்டேக் இருக்கு, கண்டுபிடி எங்க இருக்கு. அதை ஆட் பண்ண என்ன வரும்? நான் எழுதுறேன், நீங்களும் சொல்லிட்டீங்க. minus 4 by 3 வரலையடா. See, why thing is when you add these two, என்ன வருது? minus 4 by 3 is the sum that is coming out. But அவன் என்ன சொல்றான்? Sum of the first two terms is minus 4, no? அப்போ minus 12 by 3 வரணும் எனக்கு. When I add these two terms, I should get minus 12 by 3. அப்பதானே minus 4 ஆகும். When I add these two, I'm getting minus 4 by 3. எங்கேயுமே இல்லையா? அப்ப a minus 4 by 3 னா அதுக்கு corresponding r value என்னது? r வந்து minus 2 இருக்கணும். So listen. ரெண்டுமே கரெக்ட் தான்டா. நீ வைக்கிறப்ப you should get different answers. Mistake was a and minus 3 add பண்ணும்போது தப்பு. பார்க்கலாம். ஒரு நிமிஷம். See, a plus ar. So r is equal to plus or minus 2, right? When I take r is equal to minus 2, the first term will be a and the second term will be minus 2a. So that the sum of these two terms is going to be minus a and minus a is equal to minus 4. So these two will get cancelled. Right? So a is equal to 4 and r is equal to minus 2 is a possible value. So if I take a is equal to 4 and r is equal to minus 2, then what will be the sequence? 4 comma minus 8 comma 16 minus 32, so on. This will be one of the sequences. Is this possible in the first place? That we have to check and see. So there are two conditions that are given. You check and see. What is the first condition? The sum of the first two terms is minus 4. It is matching. It is minus 4. But what did they say? The fifth term. What is the fifth term here? It is going to be 64. So fifth term is equal to 4 times the third term. Is it matching? 64 is equal to 4 times 16. It's matching. So this sequence is possible. So r is equal to, if I take it as plus 2, out of this plus or minus 2, if I take plus 2, then the first term will be a and the second term will be 2r, so that the sum of these two will be 3r. So 3r is equal to minus 4, which implies r is equal to minus 4 by 3. So what should be the sequence? Not r, 3a. Yeah, a will be equal to minus 4 by 3. So it is minus 4 by 3 comma, you multiply this with 2. So minus 4 by 3, minus 8 by 3, minus 16 by 3, so on. So this is another sequence that is possible. So there are two sequences possible for this scenario. Are you able to understand? Yeah. So have they given two sequences or one? They've given two, right? Two should come. Right? So let's stop with this. How many are over? 16. 50% is over. Any questions? Those are online. Any questions?
No, sir.
Those are online. Any questions?
No, sir.
No questions, sir.
Okay, then we'll wind up. We'll wind up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.